All right, Syester versus Banta. So this woman, she buys some dance classes. She's a very old woman. She buys way too many dance classes, and she's kind of getting dragged along, and the guy's flirting with her, and she spends way too much money on these dance classes. And they're basically lying about how good these dance classes are, and because of this misrepresentation, the contract ends up being voidable, right? You know, if something is going to be puffery, like, oh, this is the world's best burger, that's up to the jury to decide if you're puffing, unless it's like an obvious case, like saying world's best burger, you know. Um, and in this case, she relied on material misrepresentation. You know, the dance classes would make her a professional dancer. They kept like bringing in videos of like Frank, what's the damn name? Fred Astaire. There we go. Fred Astaire. Being like, oh, you'll be as good as Fred Astaire if you do dance classes for 6 months. And then they sold her 40 years of dance classes. So, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, the whole thing was a really weird, fraudy situation and not great, which is why they lost. Remember, bad guys get no breaks in courts, right? Because it'll go before the jury. You know, if the judge doesn't like you, he'll go, no, all right, I'm not dismissing this. Oh, you're an asshole. The jury's going to see that too. You might win on appeal, sure, but they might go, but you're such a bad guy. Yeah. The court system absolutely can be weaponized against people who are just being jerks, and it often is. The courts do not like bad people, and they will go out of their way to rule against people who are just obviously doing something bad. They'll make stuff up just to make sure you go to prison or not go to prison. Make sure you have to pay your fines or whatever.